And welcome back, Firewood Addicts, to another episode of Trying to Sell Firewood. Today we will continue doing firewood in Vermont. Dig it. So last episode you saw me buck up. There's this maple with some the long log and then some branches, and then over here we had I think it was older maple. And we're thinking that was still be good, but they're very cautious. It doesn't be punky or rotten. But this is the wood that we cut up yesterday too. Definitely was dry. Definitely was hard to cut into. So this should make for some really good firewood. And you saw me the episode cut down that stump a little bit shorter. We use that for firewood as well. And then I ended the day attempting to cut down at least this first taller stump right here. So I'm of the train of thought, when something happens in the day, you don't feel good, your chainsaw is getting dull or running out of gas, the fax machine is jamming, the copy machine isn't copying, your password that you've used for years isn't working, that's a sign in life that time to take a break, time to stop what you're doing, reboot, start again the next day type thing. So as I was cutting down the stump over here, my chainsaw ran out of gas, / for me it was time to stop because we had to stop what we're doing, put away the tools, get showered because we had a birthday party for my brother-in-law and my brother and my son. So I couldn't be all hot and bothered for firewood doing that. So fast forward to today. I was not feeling good yesterday, and during the party, it's kind of like very calm and docile. But I tested positive for COVID as of this morning. So doing firewood while having COVID, I don't recommend it. I would advise against it. But I want to make sure that my brother-in-law and mother-in-law are warm and cozy during this fall and winter. So whatever I can do to help them with firewood, that's what I'll do. So so with my wife and mother-in-law, who's a nurse, I agreed to at least put in a half day of work today without having to kill myself or having to work until I'm too exhausted. So I'm gonna get some medication, some vitamins in me soon, and I'll make sure that I am hydrated. But yeah, so we'll continue with this stump, these two stumps here, right here, and then I think they want this tree to come down, but I think I'm gonna wait for my brother-in-law to be here, so in terms of safety, so to make sure that we aim it properly and to move some stuff around. After that, I think it's gonna be mostly like me bucking, which is totally fine. We had other hopes of doing other work splitting, borrow a splitter type thing. We're having some more help, but it's okay. I think the main thing is at least getting the down logs, down trees from the storm or from other stuff around the house or their yard to be bucked up. So then in turn it could be rolled or moved to where they want it to be split and stacked, to be able to for firewood, right? So we have some few down trees like I showed you last time over here, that after I do this side of the yard, I'll segue over here and just buck up what I can. I mean, that tree right there, I mean, there's some branches in that, and not ideal, but firewood is firewood. I mean, anything will burn, right? So whatever I can do again to help them to stay warm, I'll do that. So without having to kill myself or to overwork myself today, let's get at it and do some more cutting. All right, so getting a late start today, and I'm trying to fire out the pink way. It's literally like, you can see this or not, right here, and it's brand new. I mean, I used it for the first time ever yesterday, sent to my brother-in-law. And so I gotta start it, not starting. It has gas, I don't know. So I took out the spark plug, this kind of black, I don't know if you see it or not. Fouled up, I don't know. So this is the SAP, I don't know if that's a brand, probably a brand, and it's the L7TC, I don't know if you see that or not, right there. So I go to the local hardware store. Now, granted, I'm in the middle of nowhere in Vermont. And so they have like one hardware store in town. I go there. They don't have the L7TC. They have an L7RC, but they pretty much have to be like a match, right? So I go in there. I don't see it. I go to the front desk, and I'm chatting with the cashier guy about this, and I tell him that's a Chinese knockoff. So I mentioned Peakway, and he's like, "Well, I thought about getting one of those. Wasn't sure. I saw them on social media." I'm like, "Yeah, I have one, and I sent one here, and I tend to like it. But when it breaks, then you pretty much you're out of luck, right?" So he brought me from the back like three spark plugs to kind of choose from. And now I'm not a small gas engine expert, but I assume that the distance between here and here would have to be more or less exact versus from here to here, because the boot can fit on anywhere more or less, but this spacing has to do with the ignition, right? So anyway, we're gonna try this one. This is this band is the NGK, and the part number is BPMR7A. I don't know if you see it or not. Now, prior to going there, I should have Googled it, should have YouTubed it. Other channels, I'm sure, have had to replace the spark plug on their Pinkway. So, but I didn't. I'm just going to go for this. So if this works, now you know when you need a new spark plug, this is the part number that you're going to go for. So let me do a comparison. You can tell. Now, that's pretty much dead on in terms of the gap and the height of those two. So this is the original one, this is the new one, and the guy said it doesn't work to bring it back. So I don't know, we'll see how this goes. I really want this saw to run. The other saw that my brother-in-law has does not run or run well. So I'm hoping that this will be to solve the issue so we can cut, because again, I'm getting a late start today, and I want to get something done even though I do have COVID. And the two people that I had coming to help me both backed out, and that's fine. It is what it is. I am not upset about that. They have their own thing going on. They're busy. That's cool. But I do appreciate the two people I had lined up that agreed to help. Just at least that they were both willing to. So not a big deal. I will get done with what I can to make sure that my brother and mother-in-law are as cozy and warm as possible over this coming fall and winter, with whatever I can do to help with that, because a cord of wood right now is quite expensive. So I want to make sure that they don't spend a lot of money. I'd rather work and make firewood for them than have them go out and buy it. So without further ado, let's see if I can fire this bad boy up while I'm on camera. So we're on, choke is out. Come on, please pop. Well, that doesn't seem to work. Let's just offer the sharp troubleshooting. Alright, so we're done for the day. Worked too hard. Got some cutting done, got some stuff done. Thank you for tuning in, I appreciate it. Be kind to one another, stay safe, stay cool. Keep cutting, rock and roll. Say goodbye, Declan.
Bye.
She love you.
Yes,
And little kisses. Keep cutting. Cheers.